Look, folks, there's nothing wrong with playing God because the early conditions that brought all life, it had to go through crazy random mutations. It was pretty much random, because there was no God controlling life. Life spread through natural processes, natural means, and it had to go through random mutations. So if we could play God, we can get rid of the coding errors, and the mutations, and make better uh, ourselves, you know, no disease, virus, anti-aging, control. You will, because I mean, we are the God because there never was a God, and we have to take care of our own body. With our technology, we're advancing, and we can do that. We can manipulate at a genome, um, DNA, RNA, you know, create it, manipulate it, all that stuff. So, because the early conditions, if this was put in a simulation by some other species, and I don't know if they came from Luca. We did. I mean, all life on at least on Earth came from plants, animals, humans. All came from Luca, the last common universal ancestor, 4 billion years. Now aliens, maybe this is a different Luca, or maybe it was our Luca as well from them. You know, so or maybe they just developed through a whole different means. So um, the coding errors tell you right there that there's no God involved. I mean, there's no God would make coding errors in DNA and have mutations on RNA. More like an advanced species. Plug this in the simulation. Basically what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get to the singularity. We're gonna have to like fly there somehow. I don't know if there's necessarily an RNA DNA factory, but you know the more evidence we're finding out is we are living in a simulation. Dr. James Gibbs has found computer code in the universe. Not something that looks like computer code or resembles, but actual computer code in the fabric of the universe. So somebody's running. But I have to say, it's a hell of a simulation. I mean, if you jump off a building, you're going to feel the impact. You're going to be dead. And what happens then? Do you get rebooted to another simulation, or you're just dead? So many mysteries. Um, more mysteries. And I think we're gonna have to get to the singularity somehow. Um, and and then I guess there's a whole factory. I don't know, maybe DNA RNA factory. And with these aliens, I mean, shit. I mean, this kind of reminds me of the Matrix movie. Remember the Matrix movie, where the whole what we're living in now was a beautiful was we thought was reality, was not, and it turns out the real reality was people plugged in like in this all these wires and a computer world, and if that's the real reality, damn, the Matrix nailed that. I mean, so I mean, but I mean, it kind of makes sense because you think about it. They took scans of the universe and took scans of the brain, and guess what? They looked identical. So this means the universe is like a brain. It's plugged in. We are all plugged in. We're jacked in. So um, it's highly advanced technological beings out there. And maybe we can. I think we're gonna have to build like warp drives or something, or maybe like dark energy, dark matter will get us to a roadmap, and then if we could find that computer simulation, whatever the hell, maybe we can modify it, or destroy it, or well, I mean, it's probably like the most advanced computer. I mean, you probably could hack it. I mean, we can hack our DNA, with DNA printers, which we can do now, and eventually you're going to write the code. So basically, we can read the DNA so we can protect ourselves from the aging now and virus and disease, and then when you write it, you can um, protect you from aging, and so I think we're gonna have to build some warp drives or some super, I don't know, go through wormholes or something. I mean, but first of all, since the universe is like, we're gonna have to find out where the hell that singularity is. I mean, where the hell these alien beings are, So we're gonna have like, I don't know, some super warp drive crafts, you know, and then what if we ever have that chance? Boom, we can see the whole computer simulation, making universes out of nothing, or whatever the hell they use, some super tech we can't even fucking comprehend. And but it's still, regardless, it's still code, because if in the universe fabric has computer code, these aliens are running off computer code. It might be more advanced computer code than we, but um, and that leads us to an advanced model, which we don't have. We're still in the standard model. If we can get to an advanced model, maybe we can find out where these aliens are, and find out where they're transmitting and making universes and simulations. Maybe that's how it will be. And we're going to lead us to a roadmap of something. Something's bound to give. So, something's bound to give. Uh, but the question is, how long will this take? How many years would this take? We need to, get an advanced model, get warp drives going in, go through wormholes, and who knows? We could be shocked. We could, some genius out there could make a warp drive or find out how to go through wormholes or time travel. Some genius could solve it. No, you know, um, like the atheist show Joe Tindall says. There could be some genius out there that can solve the whole universe. Come like with a theory of everything or whatever. Tie it all together, and boom, we got it made. So I think we'll do it. Because think about it. We can solve any virus. I mean, get rid of any virus. Get rid of any disease. Anti-aging. Um, living eternally. I think we'll get there. We'll solve it all. Peace. Writing DNA. Uploading DNA. Uploading the brain computer. Resolving the whole brain. Downloading DNA, writing DNA, uploading DNA, downloading DNA. And you think about it, if there was a God that had storage, the DNA storage is not unlimited storage. So, all this, coding errors, no God. DNA storage is limited, it's a huge storage, no God. It's more just advanced species, a really advanced alien race, and it's still natural, no supernatural. Never will be supernatural, and never will be God, So yeah, and it turns out the DNA is like petabytes. You have terabytes, and then you have petabytes, or xenobytes. It's a lot of storage, but it's not unlimited. I mean, expect if there was a God out there, everything would be perfect and unlimited with no DNA coding errors, no mutations. No God, folks. Just no way. Advanced alien beings that have flaws, that make flaws, because nobody's perfect, not even aliens, more than likely. So, so when people says, "Oh, you're playing God," you just tell them there never was a God. Everything evolved naturally. Luca, less common universal ancestor, and things got messed up because the chemicals and environments made things spread out and cause mutations and coding errors and DNA coding errors, and so never was a God because we are the gods because technology advances and we can better ourselves. We can get rid of mutations, defects, abnormalities, whether born or unborn. So, so I think it's a bright future.